All right, let's go into it. How did I lose my arm in a tragic flossing accident? Well, it was an unusual day to begin with. There had been a fire early that morning at a local orphanage, and I had just happened to see it when I was going to the gym. And I rushed in, was able to save 4 of the children. Many had gone out through the back way, but the fire itself had been started by some bad wiring where they happened to keep paper products. This particular orphanage made a lot of like pinatas and office stationery, things like that. So it was just a tinderbox waiting to go up, and luckily most made it out and then made it directly across the street to a little school where they have lessons for the children. So I was pretty tired by the time I got home. I smelled like smoke, and hair, eyebrows singed a little. But I decided that's no excuse to skip dental hygiene. So I began to brush the teeth, left to right, up and down, then in circular motion. There's a pattern. There's a way you go about it, and then. Afterwards, I don't usually do it, but I decided I was going to floss. And so I began to extend out some rope there. And while that was happening, I guess due to my fatigue, or it was still relatively early, I slipped and fell. And on the way down, well, it's a little too traumatic to go into all the details. Let's just say I lost my arm. But there's a silver lining to every cloud. I got no idea what that means. I've never seen a cloud with a silver lining. But I got enrolled in a program with Tesla. And this arm that you see there is actually a robotic arm that is programmed and powered by Tesla and Tesla batteries. It should last anywhere from 6 to 7 days without a recharge. They had, one of the nice things is, not just the technology, but they gave me a hat that has solar cells on the top. It doesn't do any good in the car because I got the roof. But I walk around wearing that hat, and it really helps if I'm outside, because the sun will hit the solar cells, and then I plug it in. There's a place just behind my elbow, and I plug in a cord there from the hat, and it recharges my battery, and I can usually get another 3 days of use there, that way. So I've been having a pretty good time. I have to be nervous or be careful when I get it wet, because it is electronic. And that little port by my elbow, I usually put some bubble gum or something to make sure it doesn't get wet in there. But it's made out of graphite and graphene. Graphene is it's a man-made material that won not a Pulitzer Prize. That would be something entirely different. Pulitzer? No. It starts with a P. People, help me out. I feel like I'm hanging here. It's not a patent. What is that? Oh, it's a big thing in Switzerland, and Nobel. It won the Nobel Prize in this century, not that many years ago. It's incredibly strong, incredibly lightweight, but it's also incredibly expensive to make. So that's mostly what my arm is made out of. I did do a couple of upgrades, like some of the wood is on the inside. It's called tiger wood. It's from South America. It's pretty rare stuff, and it's really attractive. And nobody else can see it's there, but I know it's there. So I thought, well, let's feel good about what we have, and let's put some of that tiger wood right in there, and it makes a nice little compartment where it holds the batteries. And I've been happy with it sometimes. I mean, you didn't hear anything rattle, so that's good.